Hello everyone, it's Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life. Welcome back to 20 Days of Christmas and Summer Cut Files with Confessions of a Paper Addict. Today it's all about stitching, and I decided to go ahead and work with the Christmas stitched border that's available in the shop right now. I really love the idea of doing a mixture of stitching with some mixed media. Now, I did film this, and of course I accidentally deleted the footage because, you know, why wouldn't I? So what I simply did is when you cut out the background, it gives you this place to be able to do the stitching and all of that. And I simply lined up this onto my pattern paper and just chose the same colors for the 3 different words. So like both the joys are in this gray kind of black color. Both the Noels are in this really light teal, and then both of the Christmases are in the red. So hopefully you can see that. And then I went ahead and stitched in a black to make it a little bit more subtle, but I really love the way that it turned out. I'm just sad that the footage erased itself because it was kind of neat seeing how it all came together, but that's okay. It's all good. So, because the theme is just stitching and it's not, doesn't really give me a jumping off point to exactly what my story needs to be about, I decided to go back into an older photo of, this is Jackson when he was itsy wincy, and he was too young to actually write a letter to Santa or anything like that, but he drew Santa a picture that year, and so we had this little tiny Charlie Brown Christmas tree, and that is what this is all about. And I think I'm simply going to kind of go like this, add a few layers. I might use the word Christmas magic. Like I just kind of have this little bit and pieces that I'm going to put together to create this layout, and it's going to come together very, very quickly. So I'm going to get you on fast forward, and like I said, this will be a quick one for you today, but make sure you check out all the links down below so you can see what everyone else is going to be doing with the theme of stitching for either summer or Christmas. I'm gonna go ahead and start by backing my photo. I want there to be just something behind it, but no, I don't want to take too much away from this background paper because it's gorgeous. I had such a hard time sacrificing it, right? Like I'm not sacrificing it because I love the layout, but you know when you have those patterns and they're just so pretty you don't want to use them. But I'm trying very hard not to do that and to use everything. Don't worry about it if it's your favorite. It's gonna be okay. So I did that and I'm really happy. I'm layering in a few pieces here, things that kind of represent writing letters and the nod to Santa. So we know what's happening here. We know what the letter is about, all of that. And I put in this Christmas magic because this was pretty cool that he wanted to do it. Of course, he was Jackson. I only had him at the time. And of course, the year before that, he was too little. And so this was really his first year of being like, okay, I kind of understand. And again, he wasn't in the mood to sit down with me and write a letter like I was going to write it for him. He didn't want to do that, but he was all about painting. And I just thought, how unique is that? And like, how Jackson is that? So I love it. It shows his personality and his uniqueness right from the beginning. Like right away, he was just my sweet little unique Jackson. And I just love everything about it. I add that little Santa at the bottom. It's a chipboard sticker, and that comes into effect and plays into my title perfectly without even meaning for it to. So you'll see that at the very end as well. And now I'm just going to add in all these little sprigs. This is actually from a cut file from Confessions of a Paper Addict as well called Build a Wreath. So I'll have that pop up so you can see it. Both these cut files are obviously available through the Etsy shop, so go ahead and check that out. Still a 25% discount is going on right now, so take advantage of that. And I love this, just little bits and pieces. Didn't need much. The background really does the work for me. And of course, this amazing stitching cut file just helps bring it in such a really fun and subtle way. So to wrap it up, like I said, this photo, this little chipboard thing completely works. So I'm going to actually spell out painting for. And then there's the photo of Santa. So it's painting for Santa. And I just love that. It's a play on a title. And I don't know, it just kind of worked perfectly. It was not what I was expecting to do, but totally worked. Really love how it turned out. Love this layout. I've been waiting to do this layout since, I think he's 2 in this photo. Yeah, I have been hoarding this photo because it's so precious, and I finally have it documented. He turns 8 next month. Like, yeah, that was a little bit longer than it needed to be, but sometimes you need to do that with photos. Hold on to them if you're not ready to scrap them for whatever reason, because it will eventually come to you and you'll get what you want out of them. So it's okay if you don't scrap things right away. Maybe write down your memories so you got the journaling, but it's okay not to scrap them. Just keep that in mind. I'm going to add these little Santas for a fun little play because this is about a little toddler, and that's going to do it. Here's a look at my finished layout. Thanks so much for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye.